The position for G.O.D is still empty, waiting for someone to embrace it fully. Without any mercy, Vegeta demonstrates that he is getting closer to becoming the next god of destruction of Universe 7. Never abandoning his pride, he uses this ego to gain more strength. His self is being deconstructed, giving rise to a new being capable of coexisting with both light and darkness within himself. Protection and destruction walk side by side in a constant parallel, screaming horrors in the soul of the Saiyan Prince, who doesn't suffer from this, as he is already accustomed to the two sides of the same coin. Gradually, his mental state develops more and more, showcasing a tremendous force to everyone on how a true god of destruction behaves in the face of adversity. This leads to a battle against the current strongest, Gohan Beast, teaching a lesson on how to win a seemingly lost battle. This makes Beerus and WHIS' eyes shine brighter because he was a big bet that seems to be paying off. Well, guys, speaking of paying off, leave your like, subscribe, activate the bell, and comment on your bets. Gohan versus Vegeta, who will win this clash? Stop everything, guys. Vegeta, the prince of the Saiyan race, is insane. He has shown so far that he is the top candidate to inherit Beerus' place as the new god of destruction of Universe 7, leaving names like Goku, Frieza, and even Gohan behind. He doesn't give up his Saiyan pride and is becoming more familiar with the power of destruction without succumbing to it, which is also noteworthy because, theoretically, it's an evil power that, if not controlled, can control you, leading you from being a god of destruction to being destroyed. I'm almost sure that in all universes, there are more than one candidate for the new god of destruction because many can't withstand this process and end up collapsing and losing themselves. This reminds us of Toppo in the Tournament of Power, where he gave up everything, his bonds and ties, just to destroy. Imagine having an out-of-control god of destruction. The universe would end in an instant if not for the intervention of some superior being. WHIS supposedly makes Goku and Vegeta train their mental state for these cases. Gohan was also considered a candidate by WHIS when he questioned Beerus, who quickly responded that he was too gentle to destroy, which is the function, isn't it? But Gohan, with the beast form, brings destruction within him, the untamed beast, and could be a candidate worth considering, as he has grown a lot in strength and mentally by mastering his primal instincts and suppressing them to reach a high power level. But what if there were a clash for this position between Vegeta and Gohan? The beast against the ego. On one side, a pure heart learning to come to terms with its inner rage, and on the other, a being of rage walking side by side with kindness, a pure heart reflecting its actions. Both have a lot in common. Their current strength is certainly due to wanting to protect their loved ones. If needed, they would risk everything to protect, which wasn't normal for Vegeta, but after gaining this blessing, his power became so great that he surpassed Goku's Super Saiyan 3 just by using his protective instinct. Who doesn't remember the iconic scene of him protecting his beloved Bulma, where he was so afraid because he knew the name Beerus, the god of destruction, and was cowering until that point. But when Beerus slapped Bulma, he immediately went into a state of fury and surpassed Goku's Super Saiyan 3, which was the peak at that time, just in a state of fury, a protective instinct. Parallel to this, we have Gohan, who also used this power of wanting to protect others. He had traces of this in the past, when we called it hidden power. This happened several times, like in the Majin Buu saga, when Videl was beaten by Spopovich. He went into a state of fury but was contained by Supreme Kai while searching for the spaceship where Majin Buu and the wizard Babidi were, who wanted to bring Majin Buu back. The most recent is him gaining his new form, Gohan Beast, without losing control. To continue the unfolding of this battle, we need to outline the key points of both. But before that, let's recall Gohan's penultimate fight, which was nothing less than against his father, Goku. With tremendous speed, he He managed to break Goku's Ultra Instinct for a millisecond, quite a feat for someone still getting to know his powers, right? This would be a great reason to give the victory to Gohan, right? Wrong, guys. Who said that the three, actually the four of them, are still getting to know their powers? I'm talking about Goku, Vegeta, Broly, and Gohan as mentioned above. Even though Goku already has a history with Ultra Instinct, he continues to evolve it, becoming more evident in the Granola the Survivor saga and Vegeta with his Ultra Ego. Vegeta's Ultra Ego, unlike Goku's Ultra Instinct, which seeks to master oneself, increases egocentrism during battle. When Vegeta uses this form, he becomes exponentially more powerful than before. His power grows as his battle spirit burns intensely, but there is a limit: his physical body. If he gets hurt too much, he won't be able to fight, making it a battle of endurance. This form is the pinnacle of Vegeta's combative nature, a proud and tireless warrior. Vegeta achieved Ultra Ego during the battle against Moro, a powerful villain. His motivation to attain this form was the desire to protect his family and the universe. By focusing on his pride as a warrior and accepting his weaknesses, Vegeta unlocked this unique transformation. It represents his determination and inner strength, allowing him to face challenges with an unrelenting mindset. Gohan's beast form is an evolution of his unleashed potential state, achieved during his fight against Cell Max. In this form, Gohan is known as Beast Gohan. It represents the awakening of Gohan's unique latent potential, activated by rage. Visually, Beast Gohan has gray hair, red eyes with black pupils, and a blue-white aura with magenta accents. A true beastly heir, but which Beast would adapt better to destruction. The one that fights against it to control it, or the one that theoretically already has it mastered due to a more advanced mental state in these matters, like Vegeta's? In a battle between the two with their strongest forms currently, along with Ultra Instinct, it would test control and limits. Gohan fights against his inner beast for more power to defeat Vegeta, and Vegeta, with his fighting spirit and Ultra Ego, always surpasses himself, even when beaten, continually fighting formidable warriors like Moro, Granola, and Gas. Vegeta recently went through a trial by fire in the Granola saga, where, because of the Saiyan sins, he was willing to give his own life for his race's sins, creating instability in his mental state. Gohan controls the beast form through a combination of determination, self-control, and focus. When he transforms, his rage is channeled for a specific purpose, allowing him to keep his mind clear and focus on the battle. Although the form is wild and powerful, Gohan has learned to balance his fury with the responsibility of protecting others. He becomes an unstoppable force while maintaining his humanity and compassion. But Gohan has not yet undergone the same test as Vegeta. The extreme rage triggering this transformation can make it difficult for Gohan to control his impulses. He needs to stay calm to avoid losing focus during the battle. Vegeta can attack the ego of his opponent without being destabilized. The beast form consumes a lot of energy and puts significant pressure on Gohan's body. If he uses this form for too long, he can become exhausted and vulnerable. If Vegeta takes extreme damage to his body, it would affect him significantly. It would be a battle of physical versus mental. Both fight very well and would understand the situation, seeking the best way to end the fight. Training influences a lot. In summary, training with WHIS elevated Vegeta to new heights of power and wisdom. If Gohan trained with him, he would surely be stronger. Not that Piccolo is lacking, but let's remember that Gohan always trained with Piccolo, who is his master. Although this is good, he needs to seek new horizons. For example, Goku and Vegeta had more than one master, and look at the evolution, even without Gohan's hybrid power. Another example is the training with deities above Piccolo, like the Elder Kai, who was imprisoned in the Z Sword by Beerus for a long time. He brought out Gohan's hidden mystical power, making him stronger than Majin Buu, an enemy that terrorized the Z warriors and killed almost everyone on Earth. His power is such that he clashed with Goku in the God form. In this case, a variant, Goku Blue Kaioken, quite a feat, but I respect his decision, and look where he got with Piccolo by his side, the Beast form. That said, my opinion and bet are on Vegeta. Do you still bet on Gohan? Comment your opinion. I really want to know. Thank you for reading this far, and that's it. Until next time.